The come up is real on semen retention, guys. The come up is real. I remember when I first started my channel, man, I wanted a certain amount of videos. I wanted to knock out a certain amount of videos, guys. And I'm on my truck right now. I know you guys probably looking like, what are you on? Well, I'm on my truck right now, but I wanted to have a certain amount of videos in a certain amount of time, bro. I wanted to reach 1,000 videos. And less than, I think it was like 3 years, I want to reach 1,000 videos. And I did it. You know, I did it. I'm over 1,000, bro. And that just is something to encourage you guys. It's not me boasting or bragging. You know, I've talked about this multiple times, but just not to boast and brag, but just to let you guys know, semen retention will put you in that mindset of wanting to be a hard worker. You're gonna put in a lot of work because you're gonna have a lot of energy. Semen retention will give you that energy, bro. It'll give you that energy that you need to accomplish whatever you want to accomplish. This is factual. This is not no lie. You know, from the guys that's been on my channel since pretty much the beginning, they already know how my come up is how it's going and how I came up. I came up in the game monk mode, hard energy. I had that beast, the beast in me. You know, just putting out a lot of content, bro. You know, a lot of guys can attest to this that watch my channel, you know, in the beginning. You know, how I just was being dominant. They see me just being so dominant on this platform, YouTube platform, that they know for a fact that like semen retention is real. And I'm just using this to encourage you guys to, you know, if you're not new to the journey and you want to be new to this journey, bro, get on this journey. It's real. I'm trying to tell you, you're going to level up in some sort of way. You know, if you don't know what your purpose is, you might just end up picking up another job. You might end up working 2 jobs, bro. I mean, your energy level is going to be flowing. It's going to be crazy. The energy that it give you is like insane. The focus that it give you is insane. You're going to have so much focus to put in a lot of work. You know, you just got to see, a lot of guys, this is why a lot of guys not where they want to be at. Because they putting all their sexual energy, all their cheat energy, their cooling energy towards women. They dumping it to women. And it's a setback, bro. You know, when you release your sperm, your sexual energy, it makes you feel lazy. It does. It makes you feel like you don't want to do hardly nothing. It's like you got a hangover from getting drunk. You know what I'm saying? When you wake up from that hangover after you got drunk, man, you just felt like you didn't want to do nothing after that. You know what I'm saying? So that's how it have you. You know, it have you just feeling down and out, guys. But yeah, man, the come up is real. You can really come up a lot of money. There's a lot of money in semen retention. A lot of money. People talking about, you know, people don't know how many famous guys, rich guys that practice this ancient spiritual practice. They don't know that 50 Cent, sometimes he practices it. Floyd Mayweather, you know, Bill Gates, Kevin Gates, NLE Chopper, just to name a few, man. You know, practicing this ancient spiritual practice, and you guys y'all don't even notice that they practice this. They practice this practice, and it just keeps them on top. It keeps them focused. It keeps them on their grind. It keeps them in masculine frame. It keeps them logical. It keeps them focusing on themselves, not worrying about what everybody else doing. That's what semen retention really does, man. Keep you focusing on yourself. I'm just so focused on myself, bro. I'm not worrying about what nobody else doing. I don't care what nobody else got going on at all. I don't. I'm just worrying about what I got going on, bro. Because I know for a fact that my life is about me. Nobody's going to give me the lifestyle that I want. Nobody's going to give me the money that I want. Nobody's gonna give me the females I want. You know, none of that type of stuff. And what I mean by getting the females that I want, I'm just saying as far as like, you know, attracting those type of females to my life. You know, because like I said, we all gonna, you know, want women around us. But see, when you get around women on semen retention, you're gonna be trying to think about how can they better your life. That's what I meant by that. How can they better your life? You know what I'm saying? How can you get them to, you know, to be your helpmate, to help you get to the next level? You know what I'm saying? Because women, you know, there's some women that are powerful too that'll help you get to the next level. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I'm saying you're gonna just, you know, attract more women too on this journey. But that comes with the level up. But you can't let that distract you. Can't let it distract you, bro. But yeah, man, like I said, bro, it's crazy. You gonna go beast mode in the gym. You going beast mode. You gonna be lifting way more than what you normally been lifting. You know, you lifting 250. You stay on semen retention for a couple of months, you gonna be lifting like 300 or 350 before the year out. You is, because it's just so much energy that you have. So much energy that you have as a man inside of you that you don't know nothing about. No, that's why I love this journey. But to come up, I said I got over 100,000 views, I think over 3-4. I forgot how many views I got in all videos, but I got hundreds of thousands of views in all videos, and it's only been 2 years. You know, I've been doing this for just only 2 years. Hundreds of thousands of views in all my videos. Man, it's crazy. If you put all my videos together, hundreds of thousands. I'm like, man, I could never did it without semen retention, bro. I couldn't see myself grinding this hard without semen retention. I can't see myself doing it. It's like it's impossible, bro. It's something about that energy, that sexual energy. It's the most powerful thing in the human body, in the male body. The sexual energy is your most powerful energy. This is what's going to get you to the next level. This is what's going to get me to the next level. You know, it's just such a beautiful journey. Man, I just feel so good. I feel so good, man. Like, life feels good. Your come up gonna be real too, man. Your come up is going to be real if you stay on this journey. Stop procrastinating. You know, get on the journey. Join us. Don't worry about people calling you an incel. No, like, you don't even gotta tell people that you want semen retention. It's personal. See, semen retention is a personal thing, personal experience. It's you trying to fix your life as a man. You trying to fix your life, man. That's personal. If you're not where you want to be at. See, I'm just trying to get to where I want to be at. That's what I'm trying to do. I don't know about y'all. You know, y'all can focus on, you know what I'm saying, the women attraction and all this other type of stuff and the attention that you're getting from it and all this stuff. I'm not worrying about that as much. You know, I've been on and off this journey for 2 years straight, going on almost 3 years. So, like I said, I'm not perfect on the journey, but like I said, man, I know my superpower, man. Your superpower is semen retention. That's mine too, man. This is what our superpower is as men. So many guys, man, they don't understand. They don't understand ancient spiritual practices. Ancient spiritual practices is a lot of power in it. A lot of power. You know, I always be saying it to myself, man, I wish I would have been doing this when I was a teen. When I was a teenager, man, I wish I was doing this. But hey, it is what it is. It come when it come. I'm just glad it didn't come, you know, in my 40s, 50s, or 60s. Not saying I can't hustle and get what I want, but at the same time, I'm glad I learned in my 20s about semen retention. Just doing a lot of research, man. You gotta do a lot of research, man. If you want to learn more about yourself, learn more about your body, and all this type of stuff, man, you gotta do a lot of research. Doing a lot of research on the web, man. Learning a lot of new things. Man, I just love learning. I just love to be enlightened. I just love to be around people that know more than me. You know, I'm motivated by them. You know, I always want to know more. I always want to do better. I remember when I was at my worst, man. When I was strapping every single day, I was at my worst, bro. I was just killing myself. I was just killing myself, man. I didn't have no energy, bro. No sexual energy at all whatsoever. I was just draining myself, man. But thank God, man, I found semen retention. Glad I found this ancient spiritual practice, man. It all just, you know, it came, the knowledge came when it was supposed to come. You know, bro, if you get semen retention knowledge, which is an ancient spiritual practice, this type of knowledge, bro, you ahead of your time. You ahead of your years, bro. When it come down to spirituality, you ahead of your years, man. Beyond your years. Man, it's a woman that commented. She was like, "Oh, you know about like she had commented. She was saying like me knowing about sexual transmission. She was like, man, you beyond your years when it come down to, you know, certain spiritual practices." Trying to tell you guys, man, it's and not just saying that to get the validation from the woman, but bruh, you are. Most guys don't know nothing about sexual transmutation. Most guys don't know nothing about that. No, it's just getting out there more. No, semen retention just getting out there like for like it's been out like 2 or 3 years. Like it's been getting, you know, more guys been talking about semen retention. It hasn't been out like that, but semen retention has been semen retention since the ancient days, back in ancient times. It's been here. It's just in America and in certain countries, a lot of guys don't know about it. Like in China, people know about it and stuff like that. You know, Japan, all them, they know about that stuff. But like in America, bro, man, us American men, bro, you know, American men, they like to release. They like to relapse a lot. But yeah, man, like I said, I'm glad I just learned about this practice. You know, it's a beautiful experience to experience this, man. You know, I love being on this journey, man. It brings so much life in me. It brings so much life in me, and it bring it, you know, out of me that I'm alive, man. You feel alive on semen, but you really feel alive. You don't feel dead. Like when I said, when I was releasing, I was feeling brain just almost dead. Brain, like I felt so much damage done to the brain. You feel like releasing, bro. It give me like low-key headaches now. Like if I release like more than once a day, or release one day and then release another day, the day after that, it give me a headache, bro. That's gonna give me a headache, bro. That's how I know for a fact that I'm not supposed to be releasing my sexual energy. You're not supposed to be releasing your sexual energy. Your body is not meant for you to be releasing your sexual energy every day as a man. Your body is not meant for that. A lot of guys don't understand that. They think that's what their body is meant for. It's not meant for you to keep releasing. It's not meant for that, guys. So I hope you guys, man, y'all got something out of this video, man. But the come up is real. Once you get on your purpose, man, it's gonna be game over. You're gonna be so dominant. You're gonna be extremely dominant in the field that you pursue your goals in, man. You're gonna be dominant at your craft. You're gonna stay at it. You're gonna spend a lot of time at it. You're gonna spend so much time at your craft. It's insane. You're just gonna stay focused. Your focus is gonna be on point because your energy is gonna be on point. I hope it helped you out some sort of way, man. But to come up, you know, you gonna come up, man. The come up gonna be real, man. It's Coleman.